everybody, it's Michael. I'm over at the Boston office today. Delighted to have some very special guests with us today. We've got Carly and Nazia from a solicitors firm called AVRillo, and AVRillo are the UK's most awarded and recognised successful solicitors practice in the UK. And they're with us today, getting around the patch, meeting all the sales team between all of our sales offices. And one of the things we wanted to sort of advise you on a little bit, obviously from the customer's point of view, as a vendor and as a buyer, on why these guys are so successful at what they do. So, Nazia, if I come to you first of all, what makes AVRillo so different?
Thanks, Michael, for that introduction. That's really lovely. It's three things that AVRillo do really well at exceptional standards, which is why we are so successful. One is certainty. So what we do is, I don't know if you're aware, but nationally, 37% of deals go aborted. That's a big number of transactions.
Yeah.
At AVRillo, we get 91% of our clients to complete successfully.
Fantastic.
All right.
That's a great figure.
It is a fantastic figure. We're very proud of that. Number two is speed.
Yeah.
So we get things done. We want to get the deal closed in 8 weeks. Nationally, you'll find that it's twice that, is 4 months.
Yeah.
So if it's now June, you're looking July, August, September, October.
Yeah.
If you go with AVRillo, you'll be in by the end of summer.
Fantastic. Great.
And number three is collaboration. So what we do, which is different from any other solicitor's firm, is we would work with the estate agents and with the clients to let them know exactly what's happening in the transaction. Our communication levels are really clear, and we go up and down the chain to ensure everyone knows what's going on.
Fantastic, that's great. So that's a really, really interesting figure. What you're saying there about obviously sort of completions, with you hitting sort of such a close figure to nearly that 100% mark, which in our industry, we've been in the industry a good number of years, Chris. That is a phenomenal sort of achievement to get close to those. So Carly, if I can come to you next, if maybe you can tell us a little bit more about obviously how you achieve those phenomenal statistics and figures.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm from an agency background myself, and the reason coming on board with AVRillo is, the bane of an agent's life is being able to actually get hold of the solicitor. What we do at AVRillo, you're given a designated solicitor who you know that you can communicate with, to the point that you're even given a mobile number, which is unheard of really with conveyancers. So that's fantastic. And in terms of speed, as soon as we get the instruction from the client, the contracts are sent out the same day, which can knock 2 to 3 weeks off the process of the sale, which is obviously fantastic. And we're also there for the clients, so the clients will be given a login into a dashboard where they're able to see what's going on with the process of the sale, and we actually offer training videos for each part of the process, so fixtures and fittings forms and why things are important and what they need to do to fill out certain forms. So in terms of the speed, it's just the main thing, it's the customer service, and it's actually being able to speak to your solicitor, which we're very big on, and something as well that Nazia will do to help speed up the process is she actually speaks up and down the chain with both agents and solicitors to make sure that if there's anything that she can do up or down the chain to make it go through quicker, then she will do that. So
fantastic, great, that's great to hear. Thank you very much. So back to you then, Chris. Obviously you've heard the sales pitch there. So from your point, you're obviously with your team on a day-by-day basis, obviously tying these deals together. And obviously even from a stage when we're getting properties coming on the market with you at the listing stage, that's something that you're very actively involved in as one of the valuers in the office. How are you finding that relationship obviously with AVRillo, and how's that working for you as a manager in the office?
Really, really well. Been very impressed with AVRillo. It's something I don't think we've experienced as a team before from a solicitor.
Thank you.
The level of service we get, how quick things are and how efficient it all is. Absolutely fantastic, really. Communication is absolutely spot on. The mobile number, we couldn't believe it when you gave the phone number out, really, that you would even do such a thing, but it really does help in terms of getting the deal through and ultimately working for the client. Second to none, really.
That's great. So let's just put a little bit more meat on the bones there. Can you give me actual sort of a case example where you've given an instruction over to these guys and you've seen those results of getting somebody moved, maybe under the circumstances of that speed and that service? Can you give us an example?
Yeah, I think we had one recently in Sutton, a cottage that we agreed a sale on. One of my negotiators, Keith, actually turned to me and said, "I've already sent contracts out on this, they've only instructed them." today. So something like that again, it was unbelievable, and that was all ready to go through in 7 weeks.
7 weeks.
You know, I think everybody in the industry always says 12. Well,
Yeah.
you know, I think it's already proven that doesn't need to be the case, especially if you use a good solicitor like AVRillo.
Fantastic. So coming back to you, obviously the viewing audience, if you've obviously bought and sold properties in the past, you'll have obviously understood those frustrations, and it's often asked, well, why does that process take so long? These guys may well have answered some of the issues that you would have experienced when you were buying and selling in the past. So if you're looking for proactive agents that has a very, very good working relationship, close relationship of communication with a firm of solicitors, you need to be in contact with ourselves. We'll punch all the office telephone numbers at the bottom of this post as well. But as I say, get in contact with the team. We'd love to tell you a little bit about some of the other services that we also offer, just to make sure that we get you moved. Thank you very much.